Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and we will just make a short trip to the past to see that our in quotation beloved leftist elite, this time with under the green color, has no new ideas. They are completely not able to create anything new in terms of philosophical concept and ideas. Mentally they are completely futile. And to prove it, one doesn't have to go far into the past. We know that in the Soviet bloc countries, especially Central European countries like Poland, Hungary, and other states, but especially Romania, but especially Poland and Romania. There were periods of time like 80s, late 40s, mid 50s, that there was a period in which food rationing and regulations concerning other goods, even like alcohol or cigarettes, were introduced. And this rationing of these goods was regulated by access to the so-called tickets for the goods. It was not enough to have money to buy the item one wanted to buy. One had to have also these tickets that allow the individual to purchase a good that was under the rationing. So now all of these ideas connected with this pseudo-environmental policy, this carbon print or whatever they call it, and this all ideas about limiting access to meat or other items that people like to consume by artificially elevating prices or limiting access to it by regulating exports and so on, and regulating production by introducing difficult times for the animal breeders in the farms that later they produce meat. So this is, we see another copy of the regulation system based on the food rationing. The same one can see that these ideas of 15 or 40 or 30-minute cities, whatever, complete nonsense idea, and this ban they want to introduce in some Western European countries, especially for vehicles that are working on the fossil fuels. It's nothing more than another way of introducing rationing and regulations with respect to the access for normal people to some goods. So governments and corporations want to regulate the access of people to some selected goods, because then one can force people to buy other goods that are produced by the colleagues of people who are actually in charge, in power, and governments and corporations want to by these regulations force people to buy such goods like not so good and useless electric vehicles, eat food made out of the products that are originated from insects because it's cheap to produce but one can sell it in huge amounts, and thanks to regulations of food prices and accessibility to some other items, owners of these companies producing these new not so fancy things can really earn a lot. So we see it's enough to be friend of guys who are in power and one can make great business. Great in quotation. I mean the great in the sense that it would bring a lot of profits in a very short time. So we see that it's nothing more, and also limitation in traveling because of the limit of the usage of fossil fuels and so on reminds us nothing more than internal passports that citizens of Soviet Union had to have to move from one oblast, so one region, administrative region, to another administrative region. I think a sort of that st- I I think that still sort of internal passports function in China, because like Inner Mongolia or Xinjiang on Tibet are special territories to which not every Chinese citizen can travel freely. So now, especially in Western Europe, by introducing these pseudo-environmentalist policies, that if one has basic knowledge from chemistry and biology, one knows that it's not environmentally friendly, but by introducing these pseudo-environmental policies, governments and the guys from corporation who are ruling together with them want to introduce, without officially introducing, a sort of internal passports to limit people's mobility, to control them better, and also they would like to introduce rationing of food and other goods, like better vehicles, like the ones based on fossil fuels, and rationing of some food products to rule people more and cash on it even better. So we see nothing new under the sun. Again, socialist slash communist pseudo ideas for regulating the economy that always finish bad and finish in catastrophe and in incredible corruption. All the best, have a nice day, bye. We can avoid it only by doing this what I and many people are telling to you, so by organized resistance and awareness. That's why we should spread the awareness. All the best, great day to you, and stay positive.